Alright, how's it going everyone? Black Mamba 44, come back at ya, and we're gonna be changing it up a little bit. Let me see here. Okay, cool. So, we're gonna be doing some RimWorld. I love the game RimWorld. I think it's awesome. It has scenario editors and everything like that. For those of you who aren't really in the know of what RimWorld is, it's a game that, as it says, it's a colony simulator and it's by Tynan Sylvester. I've been playing it since I think Alpha 13. Game's still Alpha, it's still early access. The game's really fun though. So essentially, you know, to explain what you're doing, you have different scenarios. So you can make your own scenario, you can create custom scenarios, and they've really helped out as time goes on. So there's the Rich Explorer, where, you know, you're one dude, you have one person, you have gun turrets. It's really difficult in the early game. You have Lost Tribe, and that's where you have 5 people, you're really poor, you research slowly, it's difficult. And Crash Landed, which is the general one that everyone plays, you have 3 people who are in crypto sleep, I should say, sarcophagi, and your ship basically blows the fuck apart, and then later on, you're landed on a RimWorld. So what are RimWorlds? Well, they're worlds that pretty much there are people on, but, like, they're, you know, you're not, like, civilized. It's not like, a good example would be, like, once we colonize Mars, you know, it's pretty much going to be a RimWorld, where we're going to be like, oh yeah, like, you should apply these laws to Mars, and Mars is going to be like, why would we do that? That sounds really stupid. And the game is really cool, and the bread and butter, because we're just going to do a Crashland scenario, the bread and butter is you have 3 AI storytellers. There's Cassandra Classic, so she makes it so it's always increasing with challenge and tension, and then including these 3, because you also have Phoebe Chillax, because she gives you a lot of time between disasters to sort of chill, and then there's Randy Random. He'll sort of do whatever he wants. Most people, from what I've seen, they sort of go to Cassandra Classic. Phoebe Chillax might be interesting. Randy Random's cool just because, like, you never know what to expect. And inside of those, you have different little challenges. So you have peaceful, you have base builder, some challenge, and then you have extreme, where it's super hard. Food scarce, colonists are grumpy. I think some challenge, threats are dangerous but not brutal. I generally go rough. Well, I think we'll do some challenge with Cassandra Classic to start off. And then we click next, and then you have a randomized seed. So it says Richard, you can randomize Violence, Busto, Backgammon, Necktie, Spartak, Globe Coverage. I haven't played since these updates, but now you can travel around the planet. There's different win scenarios now. For those of you who don't know, you know, maybe you haven't played it much to start, or maybe, you know, you just started getting into it, but, you know, the whole point of the game is that you are trying to build a spaceship so you can fly away. You know, your guys are on a RimWorld, but you don't really want to stay on a RimWorld. You know, and over time you start to encounter, like, other adventurers and stuff. And it's so the win scenarios, you can build a spaceship, or now that you can walk around a whole planet, you basically start at one end, and there's communications that say, hey, there's a planet that's over here. If you get here within like 8 months, we will fly away with you. Or it's like 2 years or some shit. And you can walk all that way, but some people might die, some people might get sick, so you have to be careful. So its plans always same diameter, but since far nearer the need for play, we don't generate the whole surface because it will take a very long time. So this is percentage of the surface that we want generated. We can do 100%, take a very long time. We can do 50, or we can do 30. I think maybe 50 would be decent. Overall rainfall, normal. Overall temperature, normal. Generate. And then let's see. It might take a second. Alright. So this is the planet. So we can select a little landing site. So these are like factions. So these are a Federation of Caxigo, all these areas. This is a faction there. These are pirates. You can form a caravan with them, I guess. Yeah, so we can do like select random site. You can do advanced, and that'll give more information. So there's all these factions. Information. They lived here for decades and centuries. They lost most of the tech that brought them to this world. They like practical matters of trade, trust, and survival. These are all enemy factions. So Federation of Caxigo is hostile. These guys are 100% hostile. These guys are 98. These two are pirates. This is a tribe. So we mostly want to hang out with the popular pact of Estioni. So these guys, but we don't really want to be super close to anyone. I think around here might be decent. So we have to select a landing site. And all we have to do is we can just sort of click around. Oh, and if you do WASD, then you can go over here. You know, that's where everything ends. So, since we're already friends with these guys, we can sort of choose here, which is desert. Desert is really hard to survive in. I recommend that you do not do desert unless, you know, I just recommend you don't do desert. I think that we can do right here. That's not bad. So we can do next. And here is the bread and butter of the game. So your different characters are up here. So you can change their name, you can change their short identifier, you can completely randomize everyone. You can't change any of their skills though. Their skills are completely chosen based on these two. So their childhood, they were an herb world urchin. So their shooting is +2, their melee is +4, they're explosives expert. So they can't plant cut, they can't haul, and they can't clean. So yeah. Since they're an explosives expert, they have +5 mining, +5 intellectual. They can't do dumb labor, which is actually very difficult in the beginning of the game. Their traits, they have brawler, so they're better at melee, they're really bad at shooting, and they have a chemical fascination. And they go on hard drug binges. They will ignore directives to not use pleasurable drugs. So we can see over here, her health. She's a female colonist. Her age is 52. Her chronological age is 149 because it actually mentioned before there's the cryptopods or whatever, and those keep you like alive for a lot longer. So this is health. So she already has Go Juice addiction. She has bite scar and a bad back on her torso and an old gunshot on the left arm. That seems like a really shitty character. This guy basically can't do shit. So he's a galactic page. Social is +6. Artistic is +2. But everything else is disabled. He's an envoy of the stars, shooting +1, social +8, medicine +2, artistic +2. Everything else is disabled. So all they can do is do melee, shooting. They have a great social skill. They're alright with animals, I guess. Decent medicine, but their passion. They're really passionate about artistic. And here I was hoping that we'd see more traits. So they're iron-willed. So their mental break threshold is minus 18%. They're also a night owl. So they get a mood bonus if awake at night. So it's 23 hours to 6. And a mood loss if awake during the day. So 11 to 18. The other few hours, I'm guessing, you know, nothing really crazy. Alright, so we finally have a character who's capable of doing some shit. So they're a story writer, +4 artistic, +3 intellectual. World entrepreneur, +6 social, +3 intellectual. But Aita Gold, he can't firefight. He's also 22, but he is 110 years old, so he's literally, a majority of his life has been spent in here. Most of them have that. He's a pyromaniac, so they love fires. Generally, from what I've seen, pyromaniacs can't firefight. They have a hard time firefighting. He's too smart, so he learns everything much faster, but he's also eccentric, and he's a misogynist. There's something exciting about getting hurt. He doesn't know why. He's just wired differently. So I really think I want to get rid of Blaster. It's such a weird thing. We're going to randomize. Okay, so you have smoke leaf dependence. You can't grow or craft, or you're very bad at it. You're a fast walker, you're a hard worker. I might take smoke leaf dependence because of the fact of all the other shit. This guy I definitely want to randomize because he is shit. They have a stab scar. Their name is Marie Sugadine. So, oh my god. This is actually perfect. So, relationships. So, Marie Sugadine, her husband is Ida Gold. This guy. Oh my god. And her son is Lucas Dean. And he doesn't really give a shit about either, I guess. She's married to him. He's got a stepson. He likes his stepson. Dean doesn't give a shit about him. How could we not? It's a whole family, including Suga. You basically brought it all together. You also can't firefight. You can't firefight. You can. So she has chemical interest. Just like the first character. Melee +4. Slothful. So global work speed is minus 35%. However, this is really good. She has a burning passion to learn medicine. So for those of you who might be having a little bit of trouble understanding like what the fire means, that's passion. So it's, you know, you have where some characters are really passionate about specific things. So like she's sort of interested in melee and cooking and artistic, but she's really passionate about medicine. You know, just like he is really passionate about melee, a little bit in social, artistic, crafting, intellectual, and Dean isn't burning about anything, but he's really interested in a lot of stuff. He's also a good cook. That's really important. I think that we can start with our 3 characters. Now, I know a couple of you are probably going to be asking, are you going to read everything? And the answer is yes, I'm going to read right now. 3 of you awake in your crypto sleep, sarcophagi to the sounds of sirens and ripping metal, and barely get to the escape pods before a ship is torn apart. They land this unknown rim world, its pieces of the shred starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Okay. Alright, so they all go out. So we can click we can look at things like these. We also have an animal. It's Fitz. It's a male cat. First things first. That's the wrong one. Give me a second. It's been a little bit of time. Orders. I think that we can... Well, first things first, let's look around for a decent spot to sort of set everything up. I think right here is not bad. We'll make a wall. I guess we'll make a wooden wall. Wooden walls aren't that great. They can burn down. However, we do have this, I believe it's steel. Yeah, that's not bad. Steel walls can protect us for a while. And we will put some stuff there. Okay. And we already have drug addiction, everything. So drug policy. So like it said before, no matter what we do, Sugar is gonna basically do drugs. Doesn't fucking matter. She is going to do drugs. Fizz the cat, I really like send the area to home. So what does that mean? Well, we can basically look at home area. We can restrict people to home or area 1. Let me see, and here is zone area. So we have stockpile zone. I generally like to keep it fairly close to where we're gonna be. I think like 6x6 was always fine. We can also have a dumping stockpile. We'll just put that in the back, right? So another 6x6. And this is the home area. We can expand it. So it's like, home area can be around here, right? You know, the animal can have a little bit of space. But we really want to go into architect. And then we are going to assign... I think that we'll just assign a couple sleeping spots to start off. They're gonna hate it for right now, but shit happens. And what I really want... I think that because all of these are forbidden. Alright, and then we have weapons. So we have plasteel knife, we have pistol, we have medicine, we have steel, we have a lot of steel, we will unforbid all of that. Even more steel, and some more steel, and all these. So let's get down to it. Let's see if we have enough so we can survive. So, these are all the foods that we have down here. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 44. Okay. So, something that I think that I'm gonna start off with immediately is getting a wooden wall, placing it around here, placing it down, placing it over, right there. Wooden door here, and then another door. That should be stockpile zone 1. So, because of that, I'm also going to make a stockpile zone 2 right around here. And I think you can double click so you can actually look and see the storage. So you can sort of say no meals in here, manufactured, no medicine, no drugs. Everything else is fine. Looks like textiles are fine. No chunks, corpses are alright. In here, we just want food. So no rotten food, all food. No manufactured. However, we don't want this, or this. Textiles we also don't want. We want medicine and drugs in there. No raw resources, no items or weapons or apparel. Corpses, no human-like corpses. Okay. There we go. So, we can get started, and then I'm going to click on each of these characters because I want to see. So you have a burning desire for melee. You equip the plasteel knife. I think you were the one who was, you were alright into shooting, and you have no interest in shooting. Well, you're super into melee. So Dean, you're the best, you're the second best at shooting. Yeah, I think it said she will not be happy because she's a brawler. And you can look and you can see, so social, everyone's pretty good with each other. Gear, everyone's alright. Needs, low expectation, brawler has a ranged weapon. Since she has a ranged weapon, maybe... I can look in gear. Just drop the pistol. You don't really want it anyways, so... you can pick it up. Alright! There we go. Now we're starting to get everything a little bit situated. You know... everyone's going. So, I'm probably gonna have a couple people asking, so why are you doing RimWorld? This guy just puked. Yeah. So, I'll probably have a couple people saying, so why are you playing RimWorld? And I'm gonna pause right here so I can answer. In Prey, I noticed, number one, no one's watching Prey. I don't know why, but, like, no one's interested in watching me play Prey. Which is fine, you know, it happens. I'm fine with that. However, you know, I really like Prey. I think it's a really good game, so I'm gonna play it in my own time. You know, also another big reason is because I fucked up. I tried to record another episode, it was an hour long, and it messed up the recording. Like, OBS stopped recording in the middle, so it was pretty shitty. So anyways, back to RimWorld. I'll click on pause so these guys can sort of do their own thing. This is a water. Nice, and then here's a broken asphalt. Yeah, broken asphalt all the way down. And yeah, so a couple people might be saying, so, what was the thing you were looking at, the work screen? So, what I like about this is that it has different priorities. So you can, if you want to just do bare bones, you can sort of set different people do different things. However, if you go throughout here, you can manually input what everyone should do. So everyone should be all of that first. You should be a doctor first. You don't have any doctoring skills. You have 2, so maybe you can be a doctor fourth. Bed rest, I think everyone should be at a 1 for now. Flick, flicking is important, but not right now. Warden, you have 10 skills. You have 10 skills. Warden is alright. I think that I will assign only one of you. So you have 10 social, and I think that you are the same way. Yeah, of course you are. So, I think you can both be like level 2 wardens, and you can be like a level 4, because you're decent at it. Animal handling. So, I think that you're decent with animals, but you're more passionate about it. So you're passionate about a lot of things. I think that you can also focus on that. Dean the barkeep, Since you have the most relevant cooking skills, you'll boost that up. Let me see, Sugar really fast. You're interested in cooking. Dean is super interested in cooking. You're not. So, Ida, no cooking. Yeah, Ida, no cooking. Sugar, you're passionate about it, so I'll set you to it too. Hunting. So, relevant skills for hunting is shooting, of course. So, Sugar, you're a brawler. You're not going to be interested at all, right? We can click here to copy someone's thing, but we're looking at hunting. So, you're a hunter, you're a brawler, so you're not interested in hunting. Dean, you can also be the hunter, so you'll hunt after cooking. That's like a level 1 priority for now. Constructing, I think Sugar, are you interested in construction? Not really. Is Ida? No. And Dean. Dean is. So, since Dean's interested in construction, what I will do is I will also put him at a 1 for construction. Ida, you will be like a 2. Just because, like, you're not that interested. Maybe a 3. So growing, Sugar, you have the best growing skill for right now. So let's keep trying to find out. Growing, Dean, you have, like, no skill. You only have the 3. I mean, click up here. Ida, you have a 1. Yeah, that's not so good. We really need people who can get food. Oh, man. Okay. So you'll be a 1. Yeah, okay. Mining. So, Dean, you can mine when I have stuff to mine. You can mine when I have stuff to mine. Artistic. Plant cut. Anyone can do it. I think that plant cutting's interested, or it's a pretty big priority if I assign it. Smithing. Yeah, you can be a 3, so like if you have nothing else to do, you can go for that. Art. So it's artistic and crafting. So crafting, you're not that into it. Dean's not into crafting. Ida's into crafting. Ida's into crafting. I think since Ida's into crafting, maybe you'll be a level 4 Taylor and he'll be a level 3. Ida can do art, but yeah, he's artistic. And Sugar's also artistic. So Ida, you can do art. We'll keep it at a 3 for just in case. Hauling is a level 1 priority. I think that we should have a couple people who are into cleaning. And research. I think Dean the Barkeep, it's intellectual, and so are you. So, once we're down here, and you have nothing else to do, we can research. So, let's go into here, and let's find... Oh, zone area, that's exactly what I wanted. We want some growing zones. Couple growing zones, so maybe like 7 by 7 right there, and then we can also have another one, once again 7 by, oh, no, oh, god damn it. I want to see the zones. I can't see zones. Okay. Alright, well, we can make potato plants. Potato pants, nice. We can also make rice. I think rice plants are the best. And then we can increase speed. I think well, that's wrong. But we can do like fast forward and everyone will start making stuff. I generally start off just sort of chilling here. And yeah, and it's not going too bad. So, first things first, as time goes on, we're going to want a bed. For right now, no bed. For right now, no thanks. We can have a standing lamp, like right here, I guess. We don't need structure or anything. Sandbags and deadfall trap, super important. And then something else that we need solar generator. We also need a wind turbine. Generally having like two of each, super useful. I think like having that right there and the solar generator sort of chilling here. Oops. And then we want our battery. Generally put my batteries over there. And now, this is also very important. Build the roof area. Build the roof area to include the battery. Give it like a little bit of that. Yeah, that's right. So, drug addiction, mark as learned, alerts, mark as learned. So let's see how Dean's doing, because we already know he's stoned on Smoke Leaf. Does he have Smoke Leaf on him right now? So he's 43. Oh god. So he's chronologically 22. She's... Oh, sorry, I messed that up. So he's technically 22, she's technically 28, and their child, Dean the Barkeep, is 43, but his chronological age is 55. So at some point she got busy, because she's 291 fucking years old. Jesus Christ. Okay. So let's also look at social. So yeah, they're all pretty happy. Their needs. He wants to sleep with sugar, he ate without table, slept on the ground, ugly environment, mediocre barrack. He's a misogynist and in a little pain, so he's out. Haha, I could get used to this. He likes his wife Sugar, and that's great. So this is the mood. So she's hungry, she has an ugly environment, in a little pain, she's feeling bad, she wants to sleep with her husband. Her opinion of her husband is high, though. He's high in Smoke Leaf, so he's great. He's enjoying himself. He's super hungry, though. Like, really, really hungry. Alright, so. I'm pretty sure I forgot to include this, but the power conduits, of course, they have to go over here. And then the power conduits have to go up here. So then they have a little bit of light. And what's the reason for me doing that? It's for temperature. Because I need this cooler. I need this cooler to be installed right there. Because this is going to be our freezer. It's going to freeze everything. Okay. So we have a turkey right there, we can hunt it. So we constantly have meat. We have a mega sloth. It's 14. So we can hunt, we can tame. There's a hare, we can hunt that. Squirrels that we can hunt. Times get bad, we can slaughter the cat, but I don't see a reason to. That's sort of fucked up. Yeah, we still need to build this up. So, say, you guys, starvation. There you go, Dean. Go eat. Okay, I had a note. Get out of the way. So, friendly fire is a thing. Woo! Got him! What's over here? This is a dumping stockpile. No animal corpses, though. Move the animal corpses out. Okay. Alright, it's starting to store some power. They're building these. They're building them up a little bit. Alright. So, -10, -10. And we want it to sort of be freezing in here. So I think -5. And we can actually look at temperature. I know that it's one of these. I think it's visibility of roofs. That's resources, and that's fine. Environment, this tells you how ugly they all think the environment is. They have a 1 on everything except here. That's fine. I want to turn that off. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. It tells you. So right here it says outdoors 23 degrees. You go in here. These are frozen. Pretty much everything gets frozen. That's always great. So we have a dead hare. You guys should move these. Okay. Something else that we desperately need. We could do a campfire. I don't really see a need to right now. So first, we need a butcher's table up here. It has a bad temperature. Well, maybe cancel that. Maybe have a butcher's table, like, right outside? Okay, whatever. Like, can't have fucking everything. Okay, and then there's an electric stove. We can put that inside. Or we might be able to put that right here. It's right next to the butcher's table. Yeah, that works. Go for it. Let's do it. Oh. And I think that they moved the stockpile? Yeah, they did. Alright. So in here, there's going to be a work speed penalty. That's fine. Cook simple meal. I like to do it forever. We can cook a fine meal. Do until you have 20. No, 15. 15's good. That's a decent amount. So add bill, make kibble, do until you have 10. Butcher creature, do forever. So we want to butcher every creature. You know, and that'll work out. That'll work fine. So we'll be doing that as time goes on. It says that we need defenses. And that's in security. I've gone past it a couple times. So there's traps. You know, I'm not sure if characters can, like, walk across the river here or anything. Yeah, it looks like you can. So you can't walk across deep water, but you can go across shallow water. Having defenses, super important. Yeah, so they're both cooking. They're all cooking. And let me see, in animals, fits the cat. We can't train the cat to do anything. So up here are different things that you can have animals do. So you can train them to do different things. Unfortunately, cats are not trained to do anything. And they refuse to be trained. So, you know, sort of sucks, but it is what it is. And yeah, everything should go fairly well. This is a pretty good start. So something that we really need to do, other than watching our rice grow, of course. Look here, we have visitors. Popular Pact of Estioni. They're here. They're visiting the camp. Let's pause, because I want to see from where. From here! Oh, look at them. Look, they're friends. So here we can actually have our social characters So Dean or him, I think Dean. Oh, it looks like Dean's doing something. So Dean, you can trade. So our negotiator's Dean. Positive numbers buy, negative numbers sell. So the red means that the final price is too high. So it's higher than normal, than what we should pay. This is silver. This is what we trade for different things. You know, different people want different items, so we can trade like the pistol, you know, and get that. We can get some more medicine. We can get some more survival meals, but I think that we should be fine. I think that's good. So everyone's sleeping. I think as time goes on, then we'll be trying to expand everything. Something else that people really like. They love having tables. They love having those tables. So yeah. They love having tables. Sugar thinks that you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? Sun Village. Sure. That's our faction name? Why not switch that so it's Sun Village down here? And then, what should our faction be called? Boys to Men's. Yes, that is good. Alright, and then I think... Oh, no, I clicked M, and it did the wrong thing. Okay, so yeah, so they're building chairs. Yeah, it looks like that everyone's fine. And the cool thing is that you can fail, like constructing things. That way. There we go. So if we really wanted to get rid of everything, what we could do in zone, orders, we could chop wood, pretty much order all this wood to be chopped, and they'll do it. They'll all start chopping wood. That's fine. Except Sugar. She's still growing. She's gotta grow. That's her job. There's a mad animal. A local rat has gone mad. Jump to location. Alright, so it's down here. It's melee attacking Sugar. Ida, you gonna fucking take that shit? Let's draft. I want you to melee attack that rat. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Yeah! Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Fucking killed him. Oh yeah, now we got a rat. I'm talking about. Now we got some rat meat. Mmm. Shit's good. Let's see how bad he got fucked up. He's not bad. He just has a scratch scar. And he got a scratch from the rat. He'll be fine. And then she's eating here. Because she doesn't want to eat outside. He's fully healed. He just passed out. And let's see, is Dean... he's going through withdrawals. So his consciousness is -20, his moving's 15. So I didn't go into that yet, but I think I will right now. In our growing zone that I'm gonna have for like 5 seconds, you can create like all these drugs too. So you can have Heal Root, which is basically it's a cheap version of a med kit. You can have Hop Plant, Smoke Leaf, which is what he's into, or Psychoid. And I think that you can also grow, you can grow more shit as time goes on, because different things will start basically taking shape, and you know, we can actually look at most of them, I think. So, like, we have graves, we have tool cabinets and everything here. Joy, that makes everyone happy. Security, we've been through. Furniture, power, production. So I'm pretty sure it's in production is where that we can slowly learn more and more stuff. So we can have a simple research bench. We can have that like out here. It's outdoors, and that's fine. And I think that will also give it a little stool. So that way whoever uses it doesn't feel like an asshole. Okay, there we go. Sugar failed again. We have a warg. Wargs are pretty fucking nuts, dude. We have another turkey. We'll hunt that. So yeah, you don't have to worry about ammo or anything. Your characters will just shoot until they get it. And these animals can like lay eggs and do stuff like that. They can bleed out. As you can see, it's actually trailing blood. We'll hunt both of these. Maybe one day Dean will, maybe one day. Alright, there he goes. So you actually have to be very careful, because some characters will consume raw meat, like immediately. It's actually really bad. It's a research project, and this is something that I haven't really done. But you can go into research and you can see all this different stuff. So we have hydroponics, we can grow this, where it's meat and plant matter. It doesn't go bad for a long time. It's good for traveling. We can have a passive cooler, not a bad idea. Brewing, Devil Strand, carpet making, smithing. Smithing can go into here and make mortars and stuff, or smoke pop belts and everything. There's a lot of shit that you can go into. We can do a packaged survival meal if we wanted to. Electric smelting's not too bad. I think generally I go... Oh no, we have stone cutting. Never mind. Maybe smithing. Maybe smithing is the best idea. So if one of these characters like Ida has nothing to do, then he'll go in and he'll just start researching. Looking over here, we have our rice at 61% done. And we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I didn't even see, yeah, if there's a stonecutter's table. Yeah, that's actually really good too. Oh, and here's what I was hoping for. We have a raid. It's one dude. He's coming in. So, we can draft Ida. This guy has steel knife as well. We can draft Dean. Basically send him out here. Send Ida out here as well. We'll go to normal speed. We'll see if we can take care of him. Ida, you're gonna go over here. You're gonna melee attack. Alright, we're gonna grab Dean. We're gonna say, Dean, you move back. Dean's moving back. Ida and Yuri are going to town. Draft you. You're gonna melee attack him as well. Alright. So Dean, you're not drafted anymore. You got cut with a knife 3 times on your left leg. Looks like you're fine. Ida, you got cut in the neck. Ooh, that could have been instant death. And Sugar, well, Sugar, There we go. We can undraft you. Strip you. And I think we can take your steel knife really fast, right? Yep. Okay. So we took their shit. He's going! He's leaving! Damn. Oh, he's gonna die in 10 hours, though. 9.8, 9.7. Yeah, he's really fucked up. That's not bad. Okay, and he's gone. We took his knife, we took his shit. We're good to go. Let's look at the health. Yeah, they're both good. So, minor break risk. Dean has a minor break risk. What that means is he is super stressed. So, he's suffering from smoke leaf withdrawal. So he really needs to get high. He's had disturbed sleep. It happens a lot because they're all in these cramped quarters. I don't know what this is doing here. Maybe we should start separating some rooms or something like that. That might be a good idea for next time. So animals don't attack doors. Yeah, there we go. And we can capture. We can capture an enemy. If they're not dead. But we'll need an extra bed marked for prisoner use. We don't have that. That's fine. Whatever. So we're going to save the game. Pretty sure that all these games don't work. Oh, no, no, no. Those are from today. So Boys to Men, we will save that. Other than that, I want to thank everyone for watching. You know, I really like the game RimWorld. I'm not sure if it's going to be a series. It might just be a couple videos. I might just do my Boys to Men tribe and see how it works out. But other than that, you know, I think that RimWorld and Prison Architect can really fill a niche for myself. I really like the two games. You know, so I'm going to say it right here. No more Prey. Not because it's a bad game, but because OBS messed up, and honestly, no one watches the videos. So yeah, other than that, I want to wish everyone a great day. You know, tune next time. We'll see how much farther we can go. And until then, Black Mom 44, Black Mama's out!